Hello, I am Wayne Simmons and welcome to my channel. I have spent almost 30 years working in a wide variety of fields, including software, business development, and education. This series I am posting is called What Are You Actually Building? And it is designed to make you think about your life in ways that will move you towards positive action, all while enhancing your overall well-being. I will post on Saturday and Tuesday, just twice a week, so it is easy to follow. For the moment, the channel is faceless. I am also not voicing my writing. However, this is not an AI-generated channel. These sessions are based on devotionals I wrote a couple years ago and am adapting for YouTube. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. That really motivates me, and if the channel picks up traction, then it won't be long before I can really increase what I do, which would likely include a non-faceless channel with interviews and a wider variety of topics. So without any further ado, here it is. What are you actually building? Part 1. We are the result of our thoughts. Watch someone right before they send an angry text. There's a flicker, barely a second, where the whole thing is decided before a single word is typed. Here's something worth sitting with. Almost nothing we do starts with the action. It starts earlier, in a flash of thought, so quick we usually don't notice it happening. A software engineer doesn't write buggy code because they're careless. They write it because their thinking was rushed or foggy in the 10 seconds before their fingers hit the keys. A parent doesn't snap at their kid because they're a bad parent. They snap because a thought landed first, hot and fast, and the words just wrote it out the door. The output always traces back to the input. We just rarely see the input, because it moves so fast we mistake it for nothing at all. This isn't really about willpower, it's about noticing. Most of us go through entire days convinced our reactions are just how things are. That's just how I am when I'm tired. That's just how I get when someone's late. But underneath almost every one of those reactions is a thought that arrived a half-second earlier and set the whole thing in motion, quiet as a key turning in a lock. The strange, hopeful part is this. If the thought comes first, then the thought is also the only part of the whole chain you actually have any real say over. You can't always choose what shows up in your head, but you can get better at catching it before it becomes the tone in your voice, the email you shouldn't have sent, the version of yourself you don't quite recognize by 6 p.m. Nobody builds a life in the big, dramatic moments. It gets built in these small, invisible ones, the ones nobody else ever even sees happen. Can you think of a moment recently where you caught the thought before it became the words or the action, and it actually changed what happened next? Tell me about it in the comments. I'd genuinely like to know what that moment looked like for you.